Stone Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let's talk a little boxing because this is about U.S. Open time, tennis time now. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a Grand Slam tournament going on, and I almost overlooked it because heavyweight division boxing. It's very interesting because things going on every day, right? We'll get back to the tennis courts in a minute. Listen, in the heavyweight division, we got the big fight coming up, right, between linear champ Tyson Fury and your boy WBC champ Deontay Wilder, right? So, we have this back and forth between the promoters of England. Anthony Joshua promoter, Eddie Hearn, everybody know him now. We ain't really got to introduce nobody no more, right? And then you've got your boy Tyson Fury's promoter, Frank Warren, been in the business for a while. So they're going at it. So, your boy, who did a video about it a couple of days ago, Eddie Hearn, basically said, he don't think the fight gonna happen, right? He doesn't think Tyson Fury gonna fight him in 2018, right? And he says Tyson Fury just not ready. He says Tyson Fury knows he's not ready, right? He ain't jumping in there with Deontay Wilder after 2 fights when he didn't look good against your boy Pianata, right? Or Seferi. So he don't think he's ready. And he says, like I said, Tyson Fury knows he's not ready. Right? So that's his opinion. You got to give it to him. It's possible things can happen. I've told you too. Things happen. Ain't like Fury can't, pull out of a fight. Right? But you never hear Deontay Wilder not want nothing. By the way, I'm just saying it. Do you ever hear Deontay Wilder don't want to, he ain't going to show up. He ain't ready to fight this guy. He ain't ready. You just ain't hearing that, by the way. But anyway, Frank Warren, the promoter of Tyson Fury, said, man, listen, I'm going to put it in the description box for y'all anyway. But anyway, paraphrasing. Man, listen, this fight is on 100%. It's on. And like Tyson Fury said, it's on like Donkey Kong, right? So he's like, Tyson Fury came, as soon as he heard that, he was on the ship chilling. Once he heard that, he came back and laid that to rest. Tyson Fury is definitely ready for the fight. He says he's in a good place and he's raring to go, right? Oh, it's a promoter. But then there's, somebody saying it's going to happen. Somebody saying it's not. Everybody involved in the fight is saying it's happening, including Deontay Wilder saying it's happening. His team. So it seems like it's going to happen. We're going to just see. But I thought that was interesting to see, to make sure Frank Warren comes in and says, listen, fellas, this fight's going to happen, 100%. And he told, of course, they're going to go back and forth, him and Eddie Hearn. He told Eddie Hearn, worry about getting some people in your whole heavyweight event with Anthony Joshua and Povetkin, because he's stating that the ticket sales are not so good. Well, I don't know. Not so good is relative. Let's see what happens if it's sold out. I'm pretty sure, Anthony Joshua going to sell out, whatever. But let's see. But obviously, Frank Warren, he ain't scared to say that in this column, which means it might not be sold out because you can't buy more than 6 tickets at a time right now. Just throwing that out there. You can't buy more than 6 tickets at a time right now. Just throwing that out there, right? So you never know what can go down. But like I say, England, Anthony Joshua's fighting. Premier League just started. It ain't really like y'all deep in the Premier League shoot. Anthony Joshua, this is gonna be the place to be when that at England. Ain't nothing else going on. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be full. Let's just see what happens. But it's just funny. When you don't know nothing about boxing. When you just don't know nothing about boxing, but then you just call every move that's been made in the Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder negotiations for the whole time, right? So when you go on to Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren and this and that, when you don't know nothing about boxing, well, those that do are lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Because actually, when it came down to this whole thing, this carousel, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, that didn't happen. Now we've got Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. And you know what, guys? You got to just rejoice. It's going to be some back and forth between the promoters and everything. And, it might be a little hating going on here and there. But at the end of the day, you got 2 of the top 3 going at each other. Hopefully. Right? And after Anthony Joshua handles his business with Povetkin, let's see where he goes after that. Maybe we can, get this round robin going. But up until now, we were right. We knew it wasn't going to happen. And let's just hope on this Deontay Wilder-Tyson Fury fight. And also for you guys who are going to watch it, check out the Povetkin and Anthony Joshua fight to see what's up. But back to the top, Frank Warren says the fight with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder is 100% on. Eddie Hearn thinks otherwise. Dope Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all.